Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be using Charlotte Tilbury's Smoky Eyes Are Forever Instant Eye Palette. This is my first Charlotte Tilbury palette ever. Like ever. I've never used any of her palettes. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Hey, what's up? If you're new, my name is Kara and I just love playing with new makeup, and today I just could not wait. I'm going to be playing with Charlotte Tilbury's new palette. This is their holiday palette they just came out with, and this is my first Charlotte Tilbury palette. I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes and I don't own any Charlotte Tilbury palettes, so I had to get it. So this year's palette, this is the packaging. It's black and gold, and it's called Smoky Eyes Are Forever. Here is the actual palette. It's black. Here's the back. It basically shows you how to do the eyeshadows. Here are the shades, and they come in groups of 3. So basically what you're supposed to do is use the first one to prime, the second one to enhance, and the third one to smoke. Her palettes are made in Italy, and they have an 18-month shelf life. I'm not sure on the price on the top of my head, but I will have it right here for you. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I wanted to do more than one look today since I'm a little bit behind in getting this video out. But being that this is my first time using her palette and her formula, I think I'm just going to do one look today. And if anybody wants to see any more looks with this palette, please let me know. So let me get you some swatches. So here are the swatches. They're in groups of 3. This is the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. Honestly, this black right here, it didn't swatch very well. I did hear that this palette is great, so we will see. Okay, so I did do one eye off camera because, like I said, I never used Charlotte Tilbury's formula before, and I wanted to just kind of play around and see what I was going to come up with. I didn't use her palette the way she says to, you know, the 3 shades. I did use a couple shades in different categories, I guess you would say, so I wanted to do that first. So let's get started and we'll do the other eye. So I did first start right here, this light shade in Love Eyes with a Sigma E40. And I put that pretty much like all over the lid. It's very light, so you can't really see it, I guess, unless you build it up. Then I took a Wayne Goss number 18 brush and I took the shade in Power Eyes. And I put that on my outer corner and then up into my crease. And I did have to go into this like twice. And I'm using the same brush, and I'm going into this middle shade here in Confident Eyes. I'm doing the same thing. I'm leaving this on my outer lid and on my crease, but I'm only keeping it on the outer part. I'm going to take my Sigma switch and then I'm going to clean off that brush. And I'm just going to go in with no product and just blend that out a little bit. Now I'm going to take a NARS pencil brush and go into this shade right here in Power Eyes. And then I'm putting that on my lower lash line. I'm taking that same brush and going into Confident Eyes. And I'm going to put that on the outer of my lower lash line, but I only put a little bit on there. Now I'm going to take my Sigma E54 and I'm going to go into this third shade here in Power Eyes. I'm going to put that just on the outer corner of my lid. And I really wanted to use this green shade, so I'm taking the same brush and going into Power Eyes in this middle green shade. And that's going to go on my lid where no shadow was. Now I am taking a Sigma E21. I'm going to go back into Love Eyes and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that just like in the corner of my eyelid. And I'm also going to use that as my inner corner highlight. Alright, and that's it. So let me go do lashes and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and here's the final look. I did like dramatic lashes with like kind of just like an everyday look, which does not go together, but since I'm so terrible at putting lashes on, these are actually the only ones that I don't have a hard time with. So yeah, so here's an up close look. So I totally understand why everybody loves Charlotte Tilbury's palette. Not even just this palette, just her palettes in general. They were so easy to blend. And what's really nice about these Instant Eye Look palettes is that this is great for when you are in a hurry and you don't have to sit there and look at a palette trying to figure out what look you're gonna do. You got 4 looks right here. And not just that, but you can mix and match and come up with more looks. So you have a definite 4 looks, but then you can come up with more like I did. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again soon.